Taraji P. Henson is one of the most talented and inspirational actresses in Hollywood today. From her stunning turns in movies such as The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Hidden Figures, and Think Like a Man, to her successful TV appearances in The Division, Boston Legal, Person of Interest, and of course Empire, she has become a true national treasure. But the road to fame was not a smooth one for Henson. She had to overcome incredible struggles and tragedy to get to where she is today. So don't forget to watch today's video to the very end for learning more about Taraji P. Henson's sad love life and successful career. But before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss another upload of ours. Having said that, let's jump right in. Growing up in the gritty area of Washington, D.C. meant that Henson was put in many situations that no child should ever have to witness. During one terrifying moment, her mom was held up at gunpoint as a 6-year-old Taraji stood by in complete shock, as she shared in her memoir, Around the Way Girl. Because her living conditions were less than ideal, she found that watching television was the perfect way to escape her everyday life. In an Instagram post celebrating her 2016 Fox variety show Taraji White Hot Holidays, the actress wrote, in part, "Variety comedy-style shows were always my safe haven. I always dreamed of being on the Carol Burnett show or a show like that." Though her dream of starring on Burnett's show never came to fruition, Henson said she just decided to create her own show instead. #BossMove. After graduating high school, Taraji attended North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University with plans on becoming an electrical engineer. But she later transferred to Howard University, where she studied theater, according to Vogue magazine. As an undergrad, Taraji became pregnant by her boyfriend William Lamar Mark Johnson, and many people thought motherhood would bring all of her dreams to a screeching halt. When I got pregnant in college, people said, "This is it for her," but I did not stop. I never missed a class. I was in the school musical when I was 6 months pregnant. We just made the character pregnant. Taraji gave birth to their son, Marcel Johnson, in 1994, and while she embraced motherhood, her relationship with Mark quickly deteriorated. Just months after giving birth, the actress kicked Mark out of the house as he had allegedly been abusive towards her during a heated argument. Though the former couple went their separate ways, Mark remained present in his son's life up until tragedy struck. "Mark was killed last night," Taraji wrote in her memoir. Though she didn't go into details about his untimely death, Star magazine reported that Mark was stabbed to death during a physical altercation in 2003. After giving birth, Taraji decided to move to Los Angeles with her son and only $700 in her pocket in pursuit of an acting career. Her father encouraged her to leave her son behind with her family, but she wasn't about to let that happen. In retrospect, she said her son actually helped her succeed. "I didn't have time to go to the club to network. That's bullshit. No business deals go down at the club, so I didn't get caught up in that. I had a mission. I had to make my dream come true. If I didn't, what was I proving to my son?" she said. After the shock and heartbreak of losing her beloved Johnson, Taraji now had to raise her son on her own. But that's not the only challenge she was facing as a single parent. How exactly can you explain the tragedy of a senseless killing to a young child? And so Taraji decided not to tell her son the full truth of what had happened that day and instead gave him a gentler version of the story. Little did she know she would one day come to regret this decision in more ways than one. As we know, Taraji initially tried to protect her son Marcel from the painful truth of his father's tragic death. After all, the little boy was so young. Could he really understand the reality of what had happened? But years later, Marcel realized the truth on his own and he came to his mother looking for explanations. Taraji admitted that she had kept the truth from him in an attempt to protect him, but that she now saw it was not necessarily the right thing to do. Armed with the truth and with new challenges to overcome, the two of them began attending therapy together. Taraji has spoken candidly and honestly about the pressures and joys of being a single mother. "That is the miracle of single motherhood," she wrote in her memoir, Around the Way Girl. "It is not easy to raise a human being with a partner, but doing so alone requires a Herculean effort that is all muscle and grit built up with repetitive sets of sacrifice. Whatever you gain, whatever you earn, you give to your baby. And you work triple hard to show your child, not anyone else, that moving forward, no matter how tiny the steps, is possible. This is a single mother's love." As a single mother, Tara's dating timeline proves that she keeps her love life private. At the beginning of 2002, Henson started dating actor Hill Harper. Harper is a writer and actor, having appeared in CSI New York and Limitless. They dated for around 2 years before they split in 2005. Hill recalled during a podcast that his relationship with Henson was awesome. The split was caused because of his own commitment issues. Then around October 2005, rumors went that Taraji was dating Common, a singer, actor, and writer. He is most popular for his album 1994 Resurrection. It wasn't until 2011 that Henson revealed about dating Common before parting ways in 2007. In 2019, famous Lakers player Lamar Odom agreed to have dated Taraji. They met at a party back in 2008. He respected Henson's strong personality and even proposed marriage to her. But he was turned down and their relationship ended in 2009. There was also rumors of Taraji Henson dating Think Like a Man co-star Michael Ealy. Ealy has appeared in films like Barbershop and The Perfect Guy. There were even rumors that she was dating Drake, Tyrese, and Terrence Howard, but Taraji swung off all kinds of rumors. However, when Taraji is truly in love, she's not afraid to let the world know it. In December 2017, Taraji confirmed that she was dating former NFL player Kelvin Hayden. At this point, the couple had already been together for 2 years. In a heartfelt Instagram post shared on May 14, 2018, Taraji P. Henson revealed that her boyfriend Hayden had proposed. "I said yes, y'all. He started with a Cartier love bracelet, but that was my #Mother's Day gift, and then he dropped to his knee and I almost passed out." Her Instagram caption read, in part, but the couple broke up and called off their engagement and wedding in 2020. At the time, Taraji said, "I haven't said it yet, but it didn't work out. You know what I mean, and I tried. I was like, therapy, let's do the therapy thing. But if you're both not on the same page with that, then you feel like you're taking it on yourself, and that's not a fair position for anybody to play in a relationship." At the height of her primetime television career playing the boss mom Cookie Lion, a health scare landed Taraji in the hospital. She was later diagnosed with gastritis, an inflammation of the stomach lining, according to The Cut. To alleviate the symptoms, her diet went through a major overhaul to cut down on the amount of sweets and dairy products she consumed and to realkaline her body. No more cookies for Cookie. Looking back on her ailment, Taraji told that prior to ending up in the hospital, she didn't always treat her body with care. "I was very bad to my stomach for a very long time and I didn't know," she said. Changing her diet meant she had to start making healthier choices. "I'm learning how to eat all over again. It's like introducing a baby to solid foods," she said. Taraji, now 51, is on a journey to bettering both her physical and mental health and is now in a much healthier space. She doesn't seem to be dating anyone as of now. She has been strictly private about her dating life and likes keeping things private until she is ready to bring them out. When asked when she would be ready to jump back into the dating life, she admitted that dating was the last thing she was worried about. Taraji's life even got busier in 2021 and took unprecedented turns. She revealed that she's debuting her music career with a new album. The news was surprising for both Taraji's fans and the media. She is still focusing on mental health issues in her series Peace of Mind, where she raises awareness about mental health issues, provides support and counseling for people who need it, and works on eliminating stigma related to the subject. So, we will be seeing more of her in 2022. With that, we come to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Lastly, join in next time for more of such interesting content.